it's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, and today is a very special maintenance in Talmadge. You can see Haley's going to town here already, pulling out this agave. Why are we pulling out the agave? Because we're going to move it. See, this is the thing with maintenance, with succulents. Do I overplant? Oh my God, yes. Do I care? No. Because I know how easy it is to manipulate and to move things around. Not everything survives. Like, for example, our mangaves are starting to bolt and bloom out. We have had also a couple of casualties here this past year, which I'll show you. And we can move things into those positions. So we don't have to come in with new plants. We know that we can just start moving stuff around. What in the world is that, Hannah? I just noticed something deep back there that is dead as a doornail. It looks like a a plicky. Yeah, that's a plicatillus. Yikes. It isn't anymore. But see, that's prime real estate. Possibly. I don't actually think I will. Well, I don't know. I might put something there. Doesn't matter. So with these maintenances, the first thing we do is a walkabout and evaluate what needs to come out. Or what's dead. You know, we take out what's dead, what we know we want to move. Then we start moving things into place. So in this corner here, I did get ahead of it and have Hannah bring 3 flats of 1 gallon color because I knew I had tapestry in this garden, and rather than trying to cut and reset little tiny pieces of 1 gallon plants, it's better to just pull them out and pop in something new, especially in a maintenance. Now here we have something weird happening. This is a blue glow, or was, that is...
Ooh, I saw bugs skittering. Where'd it go? I saw a beetle.
We may have, this may have been a victim of snout weevil. I don't see any larvae. I'm sure if I dug in there deeper, I'm going to find something. But this looks like...
Well, good thing we have a big blue agave over there to...
Something just, you know, tore right into the meristem of that plant. And it smells like rot. It smells like death. So, yuck. But at any rate, see, we're not even sad because... Oh, dear. Oh, that thing reeks. Because we know we've got fun stuff to put in its place. So, yes. New tapestry here. See, situations like this. This is a gorgeous I think it's a Pachyvaria.
Isn't it Superbum?
Is it Superbum or that other one?
That's Superbum.
Grapto then. But anywho, see how it's coming out on the sidewalk? We will take all this out, cut branches, and probably do some resetting here. But these are very fragile. The leaves fall off very, very easily. So we'll have to work on that.
Let's go see what the boys are doing real quick.
Yeah, let's go see what the boys are doing real quick.
So they can get going.
See how much better it looks? See, this Joe Hoke, I have to stop for a second. This is a really big Joe Hoke. And I wasn't anticipating this getting this big. And it is a little bit concerning because of its proximity to the sidewalk. It's like, are you going to get it? Can we have a conversation? Are you going to get bigger or are you good? If it's fully grown now, the next thing would be for it to bolt out. So I'm hesitant to mess with it or try to move it because typically with this plant, if we do that, the shock causes it to bolt or bloom. And we know agaves are monocarpic, and after they bloom, they die. So this is kind of a tough one, and I need to think on that a little bit more. Oh, there's another casualty right there. Dead plant. This is not cute. Oh, wow, you guys are quick. So over here, we have a mangave Mission to Mars. Isn't that magnificent? And Haley has already excavated a couple of plants, that Hectia, that were in front of it. Because what we want to do is move this guy down a little bit. Are we taking a risk with it bolting? Yes. But she also has given a lot of pups, and Haley's going to be very careful excavating those pups. We may plant a smaller one elsewhere in the garden so that if she does bolt, we know we have the baby that we can just move into her place. But this has just become so crowded here. I think when I planted these Mission to Mars, they were really new at that time. To me anyway, I had no idea they were going to get that big. But we shall work with it. Over here, bless you. There's, like this is kind of a nothing burger, the blue elf. Probably make a different decision about that. The yucca, I was going to show them from up here. Oh, right. Well, I mean, they need to see. We have this giant yucca here, which is fabulous, and I love it. We also have another Mission to Mars, and this one's leaves are twice as fat as the one we just looked at on the other side by the driveway. So, but it's gorgeous, isn't it? So Hannah had an amazing idea. What if we just cut a couple of small branches off of this yucca that are behind this mangave? In doing that, open it up, and we don't have to touch her. We don't have to do anything at all here. We've got looks like silver fox mangave that's blooming out, so we can dig all this out.
I think try to
We
yank
got-
it. I want to see what happens with the.
No, it's in there. It's in there. But I have slag glass and shells and all kinds of stuff that you can't even see anymore. It's so funny. This filamentosa
Beautiful.
has gotten really, really big too, but should be okay. The Bacarnia decided to bloom, so
Which means it's going to split some more.
it's going to split heads now that it's bloomed. And can I just say, if you know how you guys are always asking me about my clippers and what kind do I get, and I like Corona clippers. Corona sent me these clippers. They're from Burgeon and Ball, and they are forged steel. They are phenomenal. They are heavy, but not too heavy. And another really cool thing is this fluorescent colored handle. Because if you're out in the garden and you drop your clippers, you can't find them. Well, you can find these because they glow in the dark. So how cool is that? If you are interested in some really good clippers, I cannot recommend these highly enough. Go to Corona's website and look for Burgeon and Ball.
And Kevin Santori is losing his clippers, so he'll be
Yeah, we have staffers that are always losing their clippers. So I used these in my daughter's balcony remodel and was extremely impressed. Okay, we'll limb up the Bacarnia recurvata. Over here we have a volunteer, which will come out, and this looks like a jaguar that, is all bloomed out. And like I said, it's kind of exciting to see things that are bloomed out because we have so many cool things that have gotten too big that we can divide and move or just move. The Ficoria degutii is giving me life. This Hesperaloe I like it, but
great.
this looks a little cluttered here now where we had done the tapestry. I think Hannah and I are just going to start pulling things out of there, and we may not replace. And oh my gosh, look at this little cutie patootie.
We can take up this cotyledon too.
I think that yes, this cotyledon, it looks like our client has tried to trim it back, which is one strategy because you can see where it's trying to make a comeback from where beneath the cut, right? But it just looks kind of ratty. And another thing, I don't like it. And this Hercules is starting to split and get the really interesting striations on its trunk, and I wanna be able to see that. Oh my gosh. Seriously, isn't this exciting, guys? Oh, look at this Pachypodium lemurei. And one more thing, this cotyledon longfingers, it's not a long finger. Look at how thin the leaves are. It's just so much more upright. It just isn't flopping all around like the long fingers typically do. And I wish I could remember what variety this is because I would be all over it like white on rice. As I'm standing here talking to you guys, I'm seeing a lot of really cool one-offs and remembering that 3 years ago is when I met Al Klein from Botanic Wonders. And some of these really interesting one-offs are from him. So I can't wait to expose them. I can't wait to dig in. Yay, let's go. I almost feel like saying it's the grand reveal. This came out so spectacular. Oh my gosh, right? I mean, what fun we had. I don't even have words for how pretty this is. This garden, Mother Nature, the stuff she does.
I got the stuff off the sidewalk.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, we pulled, you know, everything up off the sidewalk. We cut and reset a few things. We added new 1 gallons. Where's Waldo? And we decided to do something new on the portulacarias. We were inspired by the one over there at the edge. It's kind of a ball. And because this is a coral reef undersea garden themed, we thought it was cute. I don't know, just I liked it. So we kind of shaped all of the portulacarias into kind of loose spheres. We
Moved this cactus.
moved this pharaoh cactus. It's so spectacular. It was completely hidden, and popped in more color in here. Lots and lots of dialing back and editing. We cleaned all the barrel cactus. Oh, and that the agave. Oh, we should show them. Yeah, the lion's mane or black and blue. This agave was over buried under the Joe Hoke. And wow, is that not a beautiful home for that plant? And Hannah up here, you know, she didn't add anything. She just, again, took all deadheaded and did a few little edits. And we just love the kind of wild and woolliness of this garden. I also brought a lot of random bagged rock. 4 or 5 different kinds of rock so that I could just touch up. You will note that there's jade chips, there's different sized lava rocks, there's river rock, there's beach pebble, there's glass, there's just creva, there's all kinds of stuff going. It's so much fun to create in this garden. I'm having trouble talking because I'm still geeking out on all of these magnificent plants.
We moved the...
Yeah, we moved this. What was this again, Omar? The plant that I thought was an Aluaudia or a Pachypodium, and it was neither. Do you remember?
He didn't hear you, Mom.
Oh,
Hey, Omar, what was the name of that special plant? The Aluaudia?
Didaura trollii.
Didiara trollii. Yeah, I got that from Botanic Wonders. It was also completely buried and hidden. So we exposed that. We moved this beautiful euphorbia into the pot. There was a little mammillaria in there that was just completely lost. And that just showcases so much better. The little lost cactus.
It's over here.
Is now right here. Yeah, I mean, look how little it's so struggling too. So I'm hoping it's going to be a lot happier in its new home.
We thinned out the tapestry.
The tapestry in here got all just, you know, tightened up and thinned out. I don't think we added anything in there. Didn't have to. Over here, we had a semi-stand of Cameronii. And a couple of them had some mite, so we removed those and popped in a healthy one as a cutting, the prettiest one, so that'll turn nice and red. The Pilosoceras azuris are showstoppers in this garden. Both of them are absolute perfection.
That's the blue.
That's the blue cactus, yes. And the Ruchia is also doing really, really well here. And the little Bacarnia recurvata is ridiculous. It's so funny. It's not growing tall. It's just a fat blob of green. So I don't absolutely love it there, but it when one of these mangaves blooms out, like one of the Mission to Mars blooms out, or some other big thing goes to be with God, this could be easily moved into a new position. So I'm not concerned about it. It's fine. I did take a ton of leaves off of it, and it really, really helped. This interesting little cactus that I got from Al at Botanic Wonders has a tendency to pop up in other places, which I'm also here for because I really think this is giving coral reef. So we have some up here that Hannah thinned out. It just doesn't just look like something from under the sea. She popped in a little fresh tapestry right here in the middle, which I think is really precious. The thing that's so exciting about this garden is just you could look at this for hours and see different things. You know, look at this wacky yucca. Isn't that so fun? This mangave literally got moved down about a foot to free up that euphorbia showstopper up there up top. The hectia got moved too. This is so happy. Yeah, I mean, just wow. It was a tremendous amount of work, and it took us all with, you know, but it was so fun and so worth it. And yeah, wow. Wow. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I just can't stop looking at this. So I hope that you are inspired to get out in your gardens. It is almost October here in San Diego, so the days are getting a little shorter, it's getting a little cooler, and now is the time to really roll up your sleeves and start getting into your gardens and working. We are done with the heat of the summer, hopefully, although we could still be coming into some Santa Ana conditions, couldn't we? So you just use your best judgment. Remember, if you're going to handle these plants as cuttings, it's best to do it when the temperatures are as mild as possible for the best possible results. This has been Laura Eubanks in Talmadge, a suburb of San Diego County, with year 3 and our second annual maintenance. Bye, guys.